the work of the Mai Faluang Foundation, through the Doitung Sustainable Alternative Livelihood Development Project, clearly had not only transformed the region into a green and fertile forest, but also provided economic benefits and sustainable livelihood for the indigenous hill tribes living in this part of Thailand, changing their lives for the better and improving their future. This, after all, is a project that did not succeed overnight, but had spanned several decades. I talked to some of the locals who were born and raised in the area to find out what life was like before the project and what had changed, as well as their hopes for the future. Can you tell me more of the kinds of livelihoods provided for the local communities here, and where can they earn their income other than you mentioned the forest, and has it actually improved their economy much better than previously?
Income has significantly increased at the beginning of the project. One person got 3,000 baht per person per year, and now it's 70,000 baht per person per year.
And what are the activities that they do here, the livelihood that they carry out so that they can earn better income?
There's many different livelihood activity, which is laboring both within the project area and beyond, and a lot of people are involved in some sort of agriculture, whether it's different cultivation or processing of agriculture produce, and some also produce souvenirs to sell to tourists. And now, a lot of population have Thai citizenship. They are able to travel and work outside, and some of them even gone to Taiwan or Korea to earn extra income.
Mr. Virachit, you also grew up in the area. Can you tell me what life was there like before the Doitung project?
In the past, this area was not accessible by the local government. It was patrolled by different Malaysian groups, and there were lack of opportunities, and the people couldn't access many things in this area. In the past, people used to grow opium, and they were involved in a lot of illicit activities. So, the way of life here was to live from day to day. They had to struggle from hand to mouth, and they had to help themselves because no one was here to help them. And because there were no opportunities, they had to do illegal activities, and there were no educational opportunities in the area.
Was it difficult to get the people to change their way of life? Was there resistance in the beginning?
The resistance was mainly due the fact that the communities were used to the way of life. They didn't have very much choice, and what they had seen was a lot of government agencies coming in or out at the area, but no one came for a very long time, so it was unsuitable intervention. They had some doubts and resistance.
Did it take long for the community to feel that they are benefiting from the project and the new livelihood? And until now, how do you see the development here of the community, as well as the kind of life that the people want for themselves and for their future?
So, in order to actually get us to where we are today, to overcome the resistance, of course, it takes time. But the key is to work with the local peoples so they understand the policies, the plans, and the project. And then they can communicate to their community. And also it has to continuous approach, where the project is here to offer technical knowledge. And that has to be clear. It's of benefit to the community, and it's not going to upset or affect the amount of income that they used to earn.
But now, collaboration is good? The partnership is good and the people are happy?
Quality of life is much better now. But the key right now is sustainability. Like what Princess Mother used to teach is that the people and the mayor have to be able to coexist together harmoniously. And the new generation, how to carry out the philosophy and make things here sustainable.
Mr. Pungsa, the project has been here for 26 years now. What's next? What else needs to be done to improve the community? And how do you see the future of the community, maybe 10, 20, 30 years from now?
I view this area as an eco-tourist destination because, as I mentioned, now we want to make sure that the people coexist with nature harmoniously. The benefit and the future in this area might not be a heavy agriculture area because the people have higher education, so they're more likely to be involved in other occupations as well.
Now, this is a question for both of you. Is the area now ready to move on sustainably on your own, for example, without the help of the foundation?
We're ready. The foundation makes us very valuable. Now, the next step is how to successfully work together among the many different generations. There is the generation of elders who have been born in this project, who know the principles of working here. There's a youngster generation who have started to have access to education in and outside exposure. And there are even younger generations who are more discreet from the past. So how do you share knowledge among those three generations so they know the value of this area and to work together to move it forward? And also, the development project has started many different income earning activities.
Mr. Virajit, you optimistic about the future?
What the project has been trying to do from the beginning is fostering strong communities. And even at the beginning, the community can live by themselves.